Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be previewing the Cleveland Cavaliers Indiana Pacers game 2 of the second round. Not only going to be making my preview for this game, but I'm also going to be making predictions. So let's go over what this game will look like for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's get into it. So game 1 was a big upset for the Pacers. We've seen this so far in the first round through the first 3 matchups. Teams that had a lot of rest, and some of the teams that didn't, with the Pacers, Nuggets, and the Knicks. We've seen the Cavs, Celtics, and Thunder all lose their first game ones, and to me, it's not really surprising. I didn't expect it with the Celtics or the Cavs to lose their game ones, but I definitely predicted it for the Denver Nuggets, especially with how much time the Oklahoma City Thunder had off, and you've seen in the playoffs many times before that when a team has so much rest, like these 3 teams had in their game ones, they can come out rusty, and the team that is a little bit more ready to go and is still a good team, can get out to the right start, and that can be a good thing. So, I think that this should be a good game tonight, though. But I think it's all going to depend on. It really is going to be. It's going to all depend on what happens with the 3 guys that are game time decisions. That's Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and DeAndre Hunter. Those 3 guys are all game time decisions. I don't think Hunter's a go tonight, but I think if you can get Garland and Evan Mobley to play in this game today, Cleveland should have things go their way in this game tonight. You need Evan Mobley and Darius Garland out there. I'm not saying you don't need DeAndre Hunter, because you definitely do. He's such a great player. But I think Cleveland could win this game if they need him to sit out tonight. But you need Garland back. I think in the last 2 games against Miami Heat, there was kind of this talk about, oh wait, is this team better without Garland? And I think that was kind of shut down in game 1. When you play a better team like this Indiana Pacers team, you need Garland out there. You need him to facilitate. You need him to score, and so they need Darius Garland. And especially in the non-Donovan Mitchell minutes, because when Donovan Mitchell's off the floor, you want Darius Garland out there. That's something they don't have. You need Garland back out there tonight. We'll see if he's able to play. And then the Evan Mobley as well. You need Evan Mobley out there as well. It's not like they don't need DeAndre Hunter. They do. They need his 3-point shooting. They need his defense. They need his scoring. But I feel like they can win this game tonight if they get Garland back, if they keep Evan Mobley off the injury report for tonight, and get him to play. I think they can win this game 2 at home without Hunter, and get him back going into Indianapolis, because I think it's more important to get Hunter healthy going into Indianapolis than it is tonight, because I think this Cleveland team is capable of winning if they get Garland back and keep Mobley out there. Pacers injuries, it's nothing. It's Isaiah Jackson, who tore his Achilles the first month of the season, and he's out. And then for the Pacers, it's their crew. And you've got the starting lineup of Halliburton, and you've got Hallie, you've got Nimhart and Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, and Aaron Nesmith is their starting lineup. The Cavs, their starting lineup, it's a little bit unknown, because you don't know what it'll look like if there's no Hunter, Mobley, or Garland. If there's no Hunter, Mobley, or Garland, I'm guessing their lineup would be Sam Merrill, Donovan Mitchell. I know Jared Allen would be at the 5. I feel like if Evan Mobley was out, DeAndre Hunter would be a starter. But what if he's out? Is Isaac Okoro? Max Strus would be at the 3. That'd be for sure. So you'd have Mitchell, you'd have Merrill and Strus and Allen. I don't know who's that 4th starter that at the 4, or that 5th starter next to those 4 guys. If the Cavs were to be without all 3 of those guys tonight, it could be Isaac Okoro. Don't think Ty Jerome's going to start, and that would be such a small lineup if you put Ty Jerome with Max Strus, Mitchell, and Sam Merrill. It could be Dean Wade, and that's one option as well. But the Cavs starting lineup, if they get Mobley and Garland back, it's going to be the starting lineup you saw for a good chunk of the season of Mitchell, Garland, Strus, Mobley, and Allen. I think that's the starting lineup you want to see out there if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers and a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. So predictions for this game tonight, I'm going to go ahead with the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this basketball game tonight and tie the series up at 1-1. I don't see a way where the Cavs do not get things done in this game too, I don't see them going down 0-2. And so I think they bounce back. I think Mitchell does whatever he can to help this Cleveland team win tonight. Honestly, Don Mitchell might play almost the whole game if there is no Garland Mobley or Garland Mobley or Hunter, and you might need Donovan to play legitimately the whole game if you're without those guys. If not, if you do have those guys, it definitely makes Donovan Mitchell's life easier. But I'm going with the Cavs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.